welcome back to my channel. This time I'm going to make a walking wooden puppet like what you saw in the preview. The whole video is quite long, so I divided it into two parts, and this one is part 1. Make sure you watch part 2. Alright, in Java, one of the puppet characters is Semar, a wise old man that can be naively funny. That is the character I choose for my walking wooden puppet. First, I have to make the character template by drawing from a printed drawing of the character on a piece of paper. I do this because the printed drawing is not big enough for the size I want. For the wooden puppet, I have 3 pieces of small slab. 2 of them are about 4 mm thick and the other about 10 mm thick. Then, using double tape, I stick them together. I also tie them on both ends with masking tape to make sure that they are firmly stuck to each other. Then I stick the character template to the mini wood slabs. Then, using a manual scroll saw, I cut the character out of the wood. For the big curves, I cut using a frame saw. To make the puppet edges smoother, I use wood file. I have to make 4 holes on the puppet to make sure the 3 wood layers are always aligned using 4 dowels later on. The next thing to do is very important. That is to make the hind leg. The hind leg position determines how well the puppet can walk or move. To do that, you have to find the balance point of the puppet. I do it by folding equally another paper template of the character to make a dividing crease. And then you make a point about 6 or 8 millimeter away from the crease, which is the balancing line. In this point, there will be a dowel to anchor the swinging hind leg. As the point is a little further forward from the balancing point, the puppet weight is centered in the hind part of its body, making it always lean backward. For the swinging space of the hind leg, you have to make a long groove on the middle part of the puppet. The hind leg is made of a piece of wood having slightly smaller thickness than the middle puppet part. This is to make sure it swings back and forth smoothly. The next step is to make a hole on the hind leg for the dowel. When that is done, then you have to make another hole on both sides of the puppet for the dowel, anchoring the hind leg. To do this, first you've got to stick the middle part with one of the outer parts of the puppet. And make a hole. Then stick the other outer part of the puppet and make another hole on that part using the hole you just made as a guide. This is to make sure the hole is aligned. When all done, now let's assemble the whole things. The feet, you attach them to the legs using a dowel, and I didn't video the making of the feet, but they are made of the same type of wood, formed into squares with thickness about 1.5 centimeter, width about 3.5 centimeter, and length about 4.5 centimeters. They are quite wide to make sure the puppet stand upright. Also, each sole is warp shaped to make sure the puppet can lean forward and backwards.